Hello everyone. If you're the builder in your Rust team or just want to learn basic electrics a super simple and easy way, just a guide on how to do it, then stick around for today's video. Now, I'm going to be showing every single one of you how to set up furnaces automatically, electric furnaces, just making your life super simple for your next raid. Now before we start, if you are new around here and like what you see, then please do subscribe to join this amazing sexy family. But now let's jump straight into this. So what you're seeing now is a little bit more of what I'd like to call an advanced setup, using all sorts of different components just to manufacture high quality metal frags, sulfur, just to cook it all and eventually it auto crafting into rockets or whatever I need for a raid. So I'm going to show you a little bit of a simpler way to do it. It's going to involve a few components like a large battery, can be done with a medium, conveyor belts, a generator depending on what type of power source you're running, maybe solar panels if you're that type of person, it's entirely up to you. So you've got your base down, no matter if it be a 2x2, 2x1, I'll just put this little random structure down. I just want every single one of you to copy and watch what I'm doing. It really is that simple. I only really be talking over the bits that need explaining. So my main source of power is going to be a large battery. Some community servers you can get test generators, so it eliminates the need for having wind turbines or anything like that. So I'm just going to set up this electric furnace really quickly, a smaller version of what you guys were just looking at. So I'll need to connect this generator to the large battery, fuel it with low grade, really simple, and that should give it more than enough juice just to turn on and off whenever I actually need this done. So you will need electrical branches. They run off free power, the conveyor belts and the electric furnaces. So you'll need to set the power on the branch to free, and you'll have to do that for every single one. Obviously there are different switches and different electrical parts you can use to make your setup a little bit better or a little bit more complicated, depending how you want to word it. But this is just a simple guide, so I'm going to keep it basic for every single one of you. So you want to plug your battery into the bottom slot of the electrical branch, and then from the top right slot to the bottom of the second branch, and you just want to daisy chain it like that till you've connected up as many of these electrical branches as you may require. Then the top left slot will go into whatever you're trying to power up. So thank God you can actually color code it, because that is something I do like to do in my bases, just so I know which pipes are going where, which wires do what. So if a wall gets destroyed or something breaks, or if I need to disconnect it, it makes my life a little bit easier just sorting it out again. So now we have 2 electric furnaces running. We could dedicate this to metal, sulfur, it really could be anything really. So we need a box for all of whatever is cooking, it be sulfur, high qual, metal frags. We need it to go into this box. So you want to put a storage adapter on the top of the box and one on each electric furnace. Now you want to plug them all in with a pipe wrench. You just want to daisy chain it, but we'll get to that in a second. You will need these conveyor belts, like I said earlier. They run off free power. They are really simple. It's not something you need loads of solar panels for. One large battery will suffice enough. So like I was saying earlier, you want to daisy chain your electric furnaces and then plug them into the conveyor belt. From the other side of the conveyor belt, using the pipe wrench, you just want to connect it to wherever your storage box is, your loot room, maybe in your open core, or depending where you actually want all this cooked material to go. So just for the sake of the video, Mine's right in front of those electric furnaces. Now, you will also need a wire tool to power up the conveyor belt. You can plug it all in with a pipe wrench, but you do need to plug it in with the wire tool as well. Just plug it into one of those electrical branches we placed earlier. It only needs 3 power, so honestly you can have loads of these running off a medium battery. I've seen it in people's bases on small batteries just combined up together. It runs off easily a test generator, and obviously easily a large battery as well. So you don't need to have loads of wires or loads of batteries everywhere panicking about your power consumption. You don't need to worry about any of that. So I've quickly grabbed some metal out of my other base that I just built just for a quick demonstration before actually recording this video. So now I've been out farming, I've got my materials. You want to plop them into the electrical furnaces, no matter where, doesn't matter how. You could split them, make them cook a little bit faster if you only got one stack. But once all of that is cooked, it's gonna go into the box that you hooked it up to. And it's as simple as that. Obviously, the more electric furnaces you have and the more metal you have cooking, the more it is gonna fill up. And eventually you might need to actually have 2 to 3 of these boxes, because you'll have that much metal frags by end game. So I'm going to show you it with just normal furnaces now. It is completely doable. All you'll have to do is top it up with wood. It's as simple as that. It's an automatic charcoal farm that will just keep generating charcoal for you non-stop. But you can also hook it up to it's able to one box will get the charcoal, and then one separate box will also get the metal or sulfur, depending on how many cookers you have. You might not actually have electric furnaces yet, but you might have loads of the normal one, so it's doable either way. So just like we set up the electric furnace, you want to do the exact same with the normal furnace, except this time we're going to set the second conveyor belt to charcoal. Once you've got it all plugged in, go to the furnace, go to the storage adapter on top, and you want to feed this all the way to the conveyor belt, just like you did with the electric furnaces for the first conveyor belt. Put it in the left side, and then the right slot you want to go to the second box. So one box will be filling up full of sulfur or metal, for example, and then one box will be filling up full of charcoal. Then you can go to your charcoal box, take everything out your sulfur box as well, combine it together to make gunpowder. It's a nice easy way to know that while you're off doing oil or cargo, raiding somebody, maybe even just farming or sitting in your base AFK, that all of this will get done for you. Obviously, electric furnaces, doing it this way, it is extremely beneficial, but actually having about 10 or 15 of those normal furnaces, daisy chaining them all together and just cooking a big stack of wood, maybe you're playing on vanilla or a nice community server 2 times or 3 times, but if you have about 10 or 15 of them all daisy chained together, the amount of charcoal you can produce is insane. And if you are actually good with your wiring, you won't need the electric furnaces as such. So keep that in mind, and I hope you actually learned something from this video. If you have anything else you'd like me to go over, please leave it in the comment section. If you found this video helpful at all, then please do drop a like, it really does help me out a lot. And if you are new around here, please do subscribe to join this amazing sexy family. But I love every single one of you, and I'll see you all in the next video.